Hello out there in TV land. I'm Erin Davison and this is The Signal, a news crew show created for the people like you. The whole crew is right here with me in the studio, room 241 at Kickapoo High School in Southwest Springfield. Now let me introduce you to another school news expert, Kennedy Ahlstrand.
Thanks, Erin. Excited to be here. What's up, world? I've been asked to tell you about what's happening around the school this week, so get ready, Pooh Crew. Here it comes. First up, the Student Council Blood Drive will be Thursday, and you are encouraged to donate. Sign up today during lunch. You must be 16 years old to donate and have a photo ID on the day. One blood donation can save many lives, so let's give it big, Kickapoo. In another school news, Friday, April 25th is Kickapoo's prom, and you don't want to miss it. It happens from 9 to 11:30 p.m. at Bass Pro White River Conference Center. All library materials for seniors are due by Friday, May 2nd. Graduation is May 17th at JQH Arena, and there are many senior events happening between now and then, so check your calendars, seniors. And now an announcement for all current juniors. By law, you need to have your second dose of the meningitis vaccine before your senior year. Make sure it's on file with the school nurse. Finally, in Kickapoo news today, there is only one more progress report before the end of the school year when your final grades are submitted. Now is the time to start begging your teachers for makeup work or plan B so you can earn the grade you want instead of the one you probably deserve. And now let's hear from Erin with some sports events for the week.
Almost too many events happening with Kickapoo sports this week, so let's jump right in. On Thursday, the JV boys golf team traveled to Joplin for an all-day tournament starting at 9 a.m. The freshman and JV track teams compete in the Pillager Invitational at JFK Stadium starting at 4 p.m. Varsity baseball competes at Nixa starting at 4:30, while JV and varsity girls soccer take on Nixa right on our home field starting at 5. On Friday, the JV baseball team hosted JV Festival Tournament here at KHS all day, while the varsity boys tennis team competes in the Blue Spring Invitational all day. The JV boys golf team has a tournament at Horton Smith's Golf Course all day as well. The bowling team has a competition at Century Lanes after school at 4, before the Kickapoo prom taking place that night at 9 p.m. On Saturday, the JV baseball team continued their tournament while the varsity girls soccer team hosts Pembroke Hill from Kansas City right here at Kickapoo, starting at 10 a.m. As you can see, you can cheer on the Chiefs in lots of different ways, so do it. And now, let's watch a cool video produced right here in our class.
Today I'm standing in front of Craig Hall to tell you the story about the normal heart controversy. It's about Larry Kramer, who wrote the play and his struggles with the AIDS epidemic while living in New York City. It was originally shown off-Broadway at New York City at the Public Theater before being shown at Los Angeles, in London, before coming to Southwest Missouri State University, later and now known as Missouri State University. Well, that's about all I'll go into about the play itself. I'm going to be talking about the after effects this play had on the community of Springfield while it was being shown here at Craig Hall. Even prior to the showing of The Normal Heart here at Craig Hall, the MSU Theater Department has been pushing social boundaries here in Southwest Missouri. This production, however, due to the controversy stemming from the AIDS panic of the 80s and the depictions of same-sex relationships, led to local leaders actively trying to cancel it, which further motivated advocacy groups protesting against the play. One of these people was Jean Dixon, a Missouri state representative. She, along with Citizens Demanding Standards, protested this for quite a while. And one of their most notable protests happened at the Shrine Mosque, where they managed to gather 12,000 people to protest this play. Brad Evans, a vehement supporter of the play and a student at Southwest Missouri State, was the most outspoken about the play, and arguably, due to his outspoken nature, suffered the worst punishment from the protesters due to his house getting burnt down by an unknown assailant, which killed his 2 cats and left him with only a basket of clothes. While obviously much of the community was outraged by these events, Jean Dixon thought that Evans himself burnt his house down, claiming he was a Satan worshiper. To conclude, the events following down the burning down of Brad Evans' house aren't readily available, but it is known that the actors of the play, due to reasonable fear stemming from the protests, thought that something similar could happen to them. And to tie up our last loose end, Jean Dixon, the Missouri State Representative who played a major role in orchestrating this event, had mostly erased her trail of existence following this controversy, but her son, Bob Dixon, did go on to become a Missouri senator.
Welcome back to the show, Kickapoo. I'm Ben Holloman. You'll be hearing from me in a minute about some music news. But first, say hello to our technology news expert, Braxton Fitc. Hey Braxton, what's going on in the world of technology this week?
Thanks, Ben. Look out, Kickapoo. From bold new changes to the iPhone to box office boundaries, the tech world is hot. Let's go. Apple just dropped the curtain on the new iPhone 17, and surprise, it folds. That's right, Apple is once again pretending to invent something new, and it might make having a foldable phone fashionable. Launching this fall, it's got a seamless OLED Flex display and a camera built for shooting IMAX from your back pocket. Start saving your lunch money now. It's gonna be $2,000 or more. Also today in tech news, ChatGPT might become the world's most successful director. The people that award the Oscars each year have made an official position on AI-generated movies this month. They can win an Oscar film. Films made with help of artificial intelligence will be able to win top awards at the Oscars, according to its originators, and no restrictions are currently being placed. According to their press release, these digital tools would neither help nor harm the chances of achieving a nomination. So the next time you watch a stinker like the Minecraft movie, just blame the computer algorithm that wrote it. That's all for technology news. Now let's hear from Ben with music news updates.
You know, I'm not one to kick someone when they're down. But when that person has millions and millions of dollars to wipe their tears with, the kicking gets easier. So let's talk about Katy Perry. Last week, she adored us all with this flight to space while posing weirdly for 11 minutes and then coming back to kiss Earth romantically. Yeah, well this week, the Perry problems keep premiering. She's supposed to kick off an image-changing world tour, and already the venues have been canceling on the once popular California girl. She announced on her Instagram stories on Monday that she was unable to perform at Arena Guadalajara on May 1st and 2nd because the venue was, quote, not ready to open to the public. We believe she can't fill half the arena she used to and would have lost money due to the low ticket sales. The official answer? You know, we'll never know. In other music news, your gym bro's favorite band is kicking off a big tour this year. James Hetfield and Metallica are playing in a bunch of big cities all summer long with different set lists every night. Hardcore Metallica fans won't want to go see just one concert, they'll want to, well, kill them all. That's all for this music news report. Now we've got a special treat for you, Chiefs. Here's reporter Caleb with a gaming news update reporting in his own native language. Hey Caleb.
¿Qué onda, Kiko? Si tienes píxeles y potenciadores, estamos hablando de eso. Primero, algunas actualizaciones sobre la fecha de preventa del sistema portátil Nintendo Switch 2. A partir del 24 de abril se les pedirá a los estadounidenses que depositen $450, con una fecha de entrega estimada para el 5 de junio. Es mucho dinero por un poco de acción con Mario. Aún así, se espera que las ventas sean legendarias, ya que las noticias sobre la reducción de aranceles en productos electrónicos con Wi-Fi, como la Switch 2, han tranquilizado tanto a inversionistas como a los primeros compradores. Así que empiezan a ahorrar, chicos. Y para cerrar el día, los fans de Duolingo tienen una nueva forma divertida de entretenerse después de aprender un idioma nuevo. El juego global de ajedrez, el nuevo curso de ajedrez de Duolingo, usará acertijos cortos y también podrás jugar mini partidas o partidas completas contra Oscar, el personaje de Duolingo, quien será tu entrenador durante las lecciones. Bueno, eso es todo por hoy en The Signal. Soy Caleb y en nombre de todo el elenco y el equipo, Braxton, Ben, Erin, Kennedy, Nix, Dakara, Ethan y nos despedimos. Gracias por vernos.